Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got lost in the woods. So on this day I was doing this camp which has 3 days of activities, which meant I did cycling on one day, I did Jacob's Ladder and some shooting with soft air guns, whatever you call it, and Raptor Centre, which basically is a reptile centre but with birds in it as well. And then we went into town. So that day it was about Wednesday, so that was when we finished our Jacob's Ladder and shooting. So that finished, and we were just walking around in the dorms we were staying in, and then the teacher was like, "Oh yeah, look outside," stuff like that. And like, if you want to know like the whole story about how we were kicked out, Ark Wilbers has the whole story about it, so I'll put a link to the description about his point of view of both parts of what I'm going to say, and a full detailed kind of thing about me getting kicked out. So we were kicked out and we didn't realise anything. He was like, "Oh, it's snowing," but we thought it was that cold that we thought it was snowing. And we were just like really bored, so that's how we were like really gullible. And so we were just there, and then the teacher was just like something like, "Oh, sorry, you're not allowed to go back in." And we realised the door closed when we get there. So that was really, really annoying. So we were there and we were just going outside, but I felt like really ill, so I went in and slept for a couple of hours, and then people just started to say, "Oh, he's in there, he's sleeping there," and I was like, "Oh, that's so annoying." So I went outside and I didn't feel up to it for the day. But then in the afternoon I felt much better because I actually had a rest after dinner and everything, and we had Domino's actually on the last day. I think on that day we had something like, I don't know, sandwiches. So me, Ark Wilbers, Ark Waffles, we all like decided to go on a walk. So a couple other people were here, and we all had torches, but I forgot my torch, and my torch was like a really, really powerful one, and it was just safe and sound at my house. I am serious, it was at my house, and we wouldn't have gotten lost if I didn't have that. But luckily my other friend, he had a big torch. Let's call him Tom. He had a huge torch. It would light up the whole forest, but at this time I think his batteries were low. So I was just like really freaked out because we went into the deep part of the forest, and it was just really, really hard. Like I was like, I can't take this anymore, I'm just gonna split up. So I split up by myself. I saw something like white, which meant that maybe we're near the edge, because there was this white tent which was there, and I remember that white tent, so I just started walking at it, and I didn't realise it suddenly disappeared, so I just started like walking, and I bashed my head on the tree. I was literally running and I ran into a tree, and I realised the tree was in the way of the white. So I fell over. I was like, I don't know, I wasn't like crying or anything, I was just like, on the floor like, "Oh my god, that really hurts." And then I got up and I followed the white again, and whenever it disappeared I was going slowly. I was feeling whatever was in front of me. I think I tripped a couple of times over the roots of quite a lot of trees, and then I got out of the woods. I saw this, I would say white light and some orange light, and the orange light apparently was a fire, and I was confused, like, why are we having a fire? Why is this happening? I was like so scared and everything. I was just like, what's happening? And then I realised the white light was from the dorms, and the fire was the orange light, yellow. So I just started walking. I started walking there, and then I went to the toilets, and I realised that these children, they came in and they destroyed our bathroom earlier the day. But I realised that I think the teachers had to clean them up. Not my teachers from my school, the teachers from their school, because they completely, like, the toilets were fine. We loved the toilets. But then these children just had to ruin it all with mud and everything. And they left with all the mud there. But then the teachers, they obviously wiped it and everything. So we did have clean toilets after. But it was so annoying because we didn't want to go to the toilets. And the staff, my teachers from my school, they had a toilet in the dorms. But they said you're not allowed to go in it. And I was like, our dorms are like really, really dirty. So I was like, I had to go in. Some people were actually thinking of going in the girls, because none of the girls were like apparently at all dirty. So it was just so annoying. So I was bursting for the toilet and they just destroyed it, so I didn't want to go. It was just a bit annoying. So and then it was clean when I got out of the forest. And then I realised, where's Ark Wilbur's? Where's Ark Waffles? And I was just like, wait, what's happened to them? And then I was like, oh, I'm lost now, because like the field, when it's midnight or something, when it gets dark, it's seriously pitch black. I was looking the opposite way, so I couldn't see anything at all. Because I just started going around the field trying to find them, and I was like, oh my god, where are they? Where are they? And where's Tom? Stuff like that. And I was like, oh, where are they? And I realised half an hour later they were still lost, and I got really scared, because I thought like something happened to them. Maybe one of them are injured and they're trying to get there, or they went over the fence of the area. But I realised that actually that half an hour they were still in the forest, yeah. But I was just getting worried, and I realised when I walked out to go to the toilet again, I came in and they were all there, and I was like, what happened? What happened? I was like out of breath, because like the toilets were like far end of the field, and they were just like, where are they? And they were like, yeah, they're just like sleeping there. I'm like, why are they sleeping? They shouldn't be sleeping there. Like, what are they, like really tired or something? And I realised that they were out. I just forgot they were out for one flipping hour in Lost. Like, seriously, I can't believe that. So that was the rest of the story. We had some fun time. We played a game, and there's this guy. Everybody liked him, and let's call him Ty. Yeah, he's like really funny. He's like a normal kind of funny kid, and so we were playing a game, and we had to get to this tree without people shining a light at us, which were like bulldog, but everywhere around the field. So I won most of the times with my partner, because we had to do it with partners. If my other partner was found, we both lose. So I needed to get to the tree, and everything was finished, and Bowtie was running, and he ran. And we realised there was actually a fence around these wheelbarrows, and we realised he flopped over it. I'm serious, he flopped over it, and he wasn't even crying, he was just laughing too hard. So yeah, and then we went to bed, and then we were like telling scary stories. It was really fun. And yeah, so I think I should wrap up this video for today. Subscribe, please leave a like down below, and goodbye.